You are an entrepreneur or a business person, or you're aspiring to build a big business, and you've always been procrastinating on creating content. You've never really thought, why is it important to create content? In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the reasons as to why content is key and you should start hitting on record as soon as today. The first thing, content helps you start a relationship with somebody who is not at your proximity. If you package valuable content that actually solves a problem in the life of somebody and they can click on it and watch or read or whatever it is that your audience will prefer to consume, then you're in a very good position to start that relationship. Second thing, content is a marketing tool. Marketing is not about shouting. It's not about saying you have the best thing. Marketing is about showing, right? Content can share that value. Now, I've talked about value. I need to define it. Value is basically the ability of something to solve a problem, right? So if your product or service, remember the product or the service is just the casing of the benefit that's inside. What really does your product or service offer? That benefit is what brings value. As that benefit goes to somebody, right? They consume that benefit, they apply that benefit, or they read whatever it is. Once they glean a solution and their problem is solved, you have actually offered value. So before you say, take my service, take my product, you need to say, take this value. And content is a really strong media to do that. And if you're going to do that online, even offline, like one-on-one with you, and I just share so much value, you would be like, I'm buying into this person. Before even I introduce my product, you're like, man, you've got some value, right? And you want to do that. Before you say I'm selling cake, before you say I'm selling suits, before you say I'm selling whatever that it is you're selling, what you need to do is start offering value. And it is going to be free. Now, what does that mean? Let's say your cake person loves cake and they've always wanted to create recipes, have always wanted to have a recipe to create their own cake at home. Can't you give them that recipe? Can't you show them how to do that? Can't you make a video that will help them understand how to make cake at home on a budget, blah, blah, blah. And they will watch that and be like, hey, you're really helping me. If you're in a different kind of business, there are how-tos, lists, there are different kinds of format of content that will help you share the right message that is tailor-fit for your people, whether that's corporate, whatever it is, you can get your message out there. Once you do that, you are marketing to them. That's number two. Number three, content helps you get to so many people at a goal. Once done right, once it adheres to the algorithm, whether that's YouTube or anything, and it really goes with the requirements of the platforms, it will go out there and hit people, right? It will spread so fast and it will spread to many people. Now, it does require consistency. It does require all the hard work. This is not like I'm going to make 2 videos and it's going to work. Third thing is content can bring you money. Platforms like YouTube, platforms like Facebook, platforms like TikTok and Instagram, all these platforms have a place and a potential to produce money. Now, there's YouTube Partner Program, TikTok, there's a way that you do that. This is another income source. As you go on creating content and you grow that audience, that's another asset. Now, an audience is an asset. How? What does that mean? You have 2K, 3K, 4, 5, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K followers who are actually actively following and engaging. They are not bot followers. They are actual people who subscribed or said yes to your stuff because you're producing value that's helping their lives. I'm talking about those people. I'm not talking about you just produce some weird content and they just followed and there's no really depth. You're not even into that thing that you're doing. I'm not talking about that. That is something else. But if you're really into it, that audience becomes genuine and they're like, hey, you're giving value. It becomes your sample space. You start learning so much other problems that they have that you never really signed up for in the beginning, and becomes an opportunity for you now to do what? To produce another product. It could be a content product. It could be a book. It could be another innovative product that you realize, oh, my people have been commenting about this. This is an opportunity. So it becomes like your little sample space to understand, your audience, and you can produce more product. And the deeper you go with them, the more value you can give them, and in return, they can reward you. Now, I hope those pointers have helped you understand and learn why it's important to put content out there. You might want to start now because the content that you could have produced 10 years ago would be alive now. But now is the other great moment for you to start producing that content so that 2, 3, 4, 5 years, once it shoots, when it shoots, if you're consistent enough, you have an audience, you have are people, you have stuff that you could share, you have a message that impacts people. And I believe that entrepreneurship is about impacting people's lives. In the end of the day, what are you doing for your family, in your life, for your family, for your community? All that matters. The connections and the people and the money you're making, how are you influencing and impacting other people? And that's what this channel is about. You're an entrepreneur, a business person, a young person, you're in university, you're in high school, wherever you are, but you know that I'm going to bring some sort of impact to the world in one way or another, and you're looking forward. This is the channel for you. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've gleaned enough value out of it. Please do subscribe and share this with an entrepreneurial friend who you know will glean some value out of this as well. So until next time, this is Kevin Matili, and cheers. Bye.